Hey, welcome to day 7 of Surviving and Thriving series. In honor of Breast Cancer Month, so glad you're with me, sharing with me my story. Please share it with somebody else, whether you use follow me at Twitter at Miss Bradley Blue, or you're using Social Cam, or whether you're sharing it from your Facebook page, however you choose to share it. Just share the story with someone that they might be encouraged in their time of need. I'm talking today about provision and the ability to receive. Huh. One of the most interesting things about being in a physical crisis is the fact that for some people and for most people, it you're no longer able to work. A lot of the complications and setbacks and things I had to experience took me out of work for a long period of time, and so there were seasons and pockets of major struggle. All of my children were home at the time, and trying to make ends meet and budget and keep my life together and do what I needed to do was a difficult thing to do at times. And there were just times that I was just, in need. And I remember not being able to ask and not being able to open my mouth and articulate what my need was. Um, Whatever issues that was surrounding that, whether it was pride, just my need to not want anybody to know what my situation was at the time. But whatever those reasons were, I just wasn't good at that. I wasn't good at asking for help. Um, and the interesting about thing about how God helped me through that process was through a young gentleman that my daughter had become acquainted with. Um, just in passing through church and things, had become acquainted with him. And one day I was sitting in my living room, I think it was after chemo, and I was just in my mind thinking, how was I going to figure out groceries for the next week? And in he walks with these bags of groceries. And he's bringing them in bag after bag, about $150 worth of groceries. And he said, while in the store, the Lord told me to shop for you and to bring you some groceries. And I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And he was like, and nothing in the bag was no frills. Everything was name brand. He bought what he would buy for himself. He said, the Lord told me to buy what I would buy for myself. And I was like, wow. And he just blessed me. And I began to cry. He said, because you don't know how to ask for help. And you are not good at receiving. And those were the words the young man spoke to me. He said, but God wants you to know that he wants you to receive, to open your hand to receive. And I was like, wow, it was such a struggle for me to receive from anybody. And I want you to know today that a lot of times we miss out on what God has for us. There are people that want to bless you. There are people that want to be a blessing to you. But because we've isolated ourselves, we've gotten angry, and we positioned ourselves not to ask for help, that we don't get the help that we need. I want you to know today that God is a God of provision. He wants you to be okay. He wants to provide for you. So please let him do that. Don't just survive. Know that he wants you to thrive and show forth his glory here in the land of the living. God bless you and have a great day.